What's up? What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, same shit, different toilet.
Man, different diaper.
Hey, man, make sure y'all stick around. We got to catch up on a couple things.
Man.
Some current events, everything going on. It's the biggest Jonah. You slimming down, so we're going to call you Low Dive.
Man, chill out,
Lil
man.
Duval.
Still big dive, man.
Hey, this is a Pushing Weight show.
Man, pushing weight.
So what you down to now?
Weigh myself, man. I'm like trying to get into the 220s, man. I'm like, you all right over there,
It's the
buddy?
first time I've ever smoked.
You over there? You all right over there? No, I'm trying to get into the 220s, man. I'm still, I like straddling like 231, 232. I've been on those Factor meals. Factor, like the meal prep. They send them to your door. Been on them for like the last week. And honestly, man, I've been on like a calorie deficit and like a protein. So I've been doing like 600 calories and then like 40 grams of protein. So I've been on that for like the past week. And I've been, because the Canelo fight, well, let me say the Bud fight, because Bud with Canelo. So I was like, I went crazy that whole weekend. We kicked it, fried some fish, kicked it out there drinking. Man, it's crazy, bro. Just one weekend of that, I was up to 236.
Yeah.
And then I weighed myself Friday. I was like 231. So I lost like 6 pounds just sticking to the diet, walking 10,000 steps a day, hitting the gym every day. And but yeah, so I ain't weighing myself this morning, but I'm probably about 232.
Okay. Yeah. You said you were straddling some weight. I don't know what you got going on
Chill
over
out,
there.
man. Chill out. Where you at, man?
Man, hey, how's your day going?
I
I don't know. I honestly ain't stepped on a scale in a minute because, so I don't know if I told them, but so my thyroid medicine.
Oh yeah, you was telling.
Yeah, so my thyroid medicine, my level, I went and I got my blood work done. It might have been 6 months too late than when I was supposed to, but my levels for my stimulating thyroid hormone were supposed to be between 0.27 and 4.7, and mine were 72.
True.
So my doctor called me and was like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you good?" So they upped my dose, and I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. So as I was feeling better, my girl's like, "Oh, it's definitely kicking in. I can see it in your face. You're slimming down a little bit." So I'm like,
"Yeah, I don't see your belly button today."
I'm like, "All right, hell yeah." So I stepped on the scale and I was still 314. I'm like, "You a liar."
Man. Wifey gonna make you sound good, make you look good, make you
she
feel
told
good.
me that when I was wearing black, it made me look slimmer,
Yeah.
But so I ain't stepped on a scale in probably about 3 weeks just because I'm not trying to get too discouraged.
Yeah.
We're not eating terrible. Like, we always eat home cooked meals, but I know y'all see this Sprite sitting over here.
Man.
And
I'm telling you, bro, you gotta get on the diet sodas, bro, and the 0 calorie.
So all right, so this is how this happened. We don't drink pop in the house, right? We really don't. But last night we had Tate's birthday party for the football team, right? So we go out to the store, we get, a case of Crush, we get a case of Sprite, we get a case of Diet Dr. Pepper, we get some Capri Suns, even grab some beer in case they really wanted to party.
Man, they're trying to turn up.
But I was like, I don't know if any parents were going to stick around or anything, if they wanted to have a beer while they were standing there or whatever. So we got all this stuff, and then we got a crap ton of hot dogs and some bags of chips, the little individual bags. So we're expecting, there's 20 kids on the team. Not every single one of them is going to come. A couple of us told them they weren't coming.
Yeah.
But I was dumb. This is the first party like this I've thrown for him at this age. So I didn't put no RSVP on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to hand them out to the team, and I was like, oh, I don't even have my phone number on this thing. So I'm out there trying to write it real quick. So we got we bought enough for 15 plus parents, right? About 10 kids showed up. Parents was pulling in at the end of the driveway and dropping them off like bags of trash.
Yeah.
And
that's how it is. Y'all,
shit.
Hey, they're yours for the next couple hours.
Yeah. I'm like, shit. So I opened up the fridge this morning. We got big old case of Sprite, case of Diet Dr. Pepper, a bunch of Capri Suns, a bunch of, I asked all the kids, I was like, you guys hungry? Yeah. I was like, you all want some hot dogs? Yeah. So I'm at like 30 hot dogs.
How many did you? You only ate 10 or they only ate 10?
I'm not wasting food, okay? I was giving Joey Chestnut a run for his money.
Glizzy goblet.
Double barrel.
Man.
So now we got a bunch of pop and we got a bunch of grilled hot dogs. And I was like, well, and the kids just all went back to their other parents. So I'm like, I ain't wasting this shit. So I grabbed a pop and a glizzy on the way out.
Man. Yeah, bro. It's so crazy. I remember years ago, I used to think like, bro, how do people, that got to be an old people thing to drink Diet Coke and like, you accidentally like got like a Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi when you were younger. Like, bro, what the heck is this? Yeah. Now I can't even drink regular.
Unleaded?
Yeah, I can't drink unleaded. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now, bro, I cannot even drink regular pop, bro. Like, and then Chris put me onto some stuff. It's called like Zevia.
Yeah.
So like we'll drink them, and then like I said, I'll get Diet Pops. It's funny because I had got some like in my Walmart cart. So like a lot of times I'll just order it and then pick it up. And I just ordered a whole, like everything that was in my cart, because it'd tell you, it'd just be like, you want to just reorder, keep stuff in there so you could just keep reordering it. And I guess I had accidentally ordered some Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Oh yeah.
And they got diet too. But I had ordered regular and I was crushing them. This was probably like a couple of weeks ago. I was crushing them things. And the man's like, she looked at it and she's like, oh shoot, did you not realize these are regular?
You're like, I wonder why it tastes
man,
so good.
I was smoking like 5 of them a day. I killed like the whole 12 pack in like 2 days. Yeah, bro. It was like so many carbs, so many grams of sugar. So whatever. I'm like, it was like 160 calories. I'm like, man, no wonder why them babies was delicious.
Smacking.
They was delicious. But now it's crazy because like I've been trying to get on my water intake up. So like now, bro, I'll probably drink like a half a can of pop. I mean, I'll drink like 3 or 4 cans of pop a day, but I don't never drink like a full one. And they're all, like I said, diet and 0 calorie. But it's like now it's like pop is getting to be too much for me. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's like with them Diet Dr. Peppers. Like, they don't taste bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I had one before church, so I drank it, and we were about 12 minutes from church. I was walking into church still burping. I was like, bro, Dr. Pepper, I can't drink it, bro.
Diet.
It's the diet?
It's the diet, bro. All them diet pops do that to me. So like, I think that's why I ain't been able to like kill them like I was when I first transitioned to diet. I was drinking them like regular pops, just killing them. And now that I'm like trying to get more water in, it's like I'll drink them for the flavor, like with my food. Yeah. But it's like every day I'm dumping out cans of pop because it's like they're so carbonated. Yeah. They make you burp so much that it's like upsets my stomach sometimes. Yeah. I'll be just, it's not just Dr. Pepper, bro. It's all the diet pops. Okay. And it's crazy though too, because if you leave them sit there for like 30 minutes, they're not even, I don't know what it is.
They lose their carbonation.
They lose
already?
all their carbonation.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like at nighttime, like I might take one downstairs, you know what I'm saying, to drink while I'm sleeping. Like I'll take a sip before I go to bed. And then when I wake up again, like it just is like syrup. Flat. Yeah, it's just syrup water. Like no carbonation at all.
Yeah. No, so I gotta go. Hopefully my mom don't see this one because I don't want her worrying. But so this last week and a half, at about 3:30 every day, I'm sitting there at my desk at work and I'm like, I start feeling weak. Like my whole body feels weak. Yeah. And I'm shaky, but I'm not like visibly shaky. I just feel shaky. Does that make sense? Yeah. So my first thought was like, okay, I'm really not eating like really anything now. Like I might go out to lunch. Even then it's like 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock till I'm hungry. A couple days ago I had a breakfast sandwich at 8:30. I wasn't hungry until like 1:30, you know? So I'm like, all right, maybe my my eating's off. You know, I'm not getting enough food in, whatever. And so then Friday we went to squat heavy, and I had 4 plates on the bar, bro. And as I was going down, my legs were visibly like you could hear the plates rattling. It was shaking, and I'm like, I don't feel good. I feel like shit. I feel weak. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And my girl was like, maybe it's your blood sugar.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, like your blood
And
sugar.
I'm
might be
like,
low.
nah. So asked Brandon. He had a couple Rice Krispies. Ate 2 of them, little Rice Krispies. 10 minutes later, I felt fine. I felt good. So now I'm like, now I'm going to have to go to the doctor, see what my blood sugar's looking like, seeing what's going on. Like, it didn't start until they upped my dose of my, you know what I'm saying, of my thyroid meds.
Yeah.
So, and then I had, we had an old school guy from that used to take me down to the west side. He was in there this morning, and just randomly, he was like, are you diabetic yet? And my girl just looked at me, and I was like, because he asked me how much I weigh, and I told him, and he's like, you diabetic yet? And I was like, no. My girl was like, he's getting tested though, because something's up.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, and I could tell too yesterday about 2:00, because we were up a little early yesterday. So at about 2:00. I was feeling like that when we was shopping.
Yeah.
Grabbed a Baja Blast. Again, I don't drink pop as much as I'm talking about right now, for real. But my girl was like, do you want to drink? I was looking, I was like, oh, they got Gatorade. And then I saw the Baja Blast. I was like, hell yeah, give me that Baja Blast. Give
me that, what they say on Dave Chappelle, give me that purple stuff.
Yeah. So I drank that, and I felt good.
Yeah.
So I gotta get that figured out, man. I told my girl, I was like, man, I feel bad for you. You got the worst health version of me, man.
Man, the strongest, but
everything else is wrong.
Yeah, bro. That has to do with age too, man. It's like when you was younger, you in your 30s now.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it hit me like this though. God
bro,
dang.
Listen, I'm telling you, when I hit 30, I felt a little different. When I hit 30, literally my 35th birthday, like the first thing I did when I woke up, I woke up to go let because I got I got dogs in the kennel and I got indoor dogs, and I went to go let them out, and like I had caught a cramp in my leg, my knee was feeling funny, bro. My knee has been like, I've been squatting a lot more, doing hack squats and leg presses and stuff. I'm like, bro, I never really had like a knee problem. I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's like age, bro. When you start getting up there, it's like the age, man.
Man, yeah, I didn't think it. I was talking to a couple dudes, and they were like 27, 28. And they're like, oh, you're 30.
Yeah.
You're 30. I was like, yeah. And they were like, so what's it like? And I was like, I had thyroid cancer. I blew my bicep off. Had to get a couple teeth pulled. Now I got to talk about my blood sugar.
Man.
You know, it's like, take care of yourself, boys.
Man, take care of
yourself.
Take care of everything.
I didn't think it hit me like this.
Yeah, bro.
But I don't know. We got to get our diet under control for sure.
Yeah.
My girl's getting frustrated with it too, and it really, at the end of the day, it falls on me. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like with your girl. Like as soon as you got them factor meals, boom, she was on them. You know, and it's like whatever we eat, the girl's gonna eat.
Yeah.
Even though when we ask them, is what do you want to eat? I don't care. All right, let's get this. I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know.
But them factor meals ain't bad. They're, you know what I'm saying? I think they taste pretty good. They're pretty quick to cook. You know what I'm saying? It's super convenient. And actually, I was like, because I remember we toyed about the idea when we first opened the gym about like maybe putting meal preps in the gym for people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the price, I was looking up like affiliate programs and like to sell them. I don't think it would be a bad idea. So I remember I had that one vending machine that you put the meals in.
Yeah.
I don't have that machine no more, but I was just kind of thinking like, I mean, we do got that monster fridge in there.
Yep.
It's like, might start putting them in there and you just see what we could do with them. You know what I'm saying? Because even that, like I said, it's not even really about making the profit, you know what I'm saying, off of them. I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever, but just giving people that option, like that pre-workout option. because that's the hardest part after you work out. What they say, about 30 minutes after you work out, you should be consuming your protein. That's when your body needs it the most.
Yep.
Right after your workout. But what would be more convenient is we're selling the meal 40 gram of protein. Like they got like it'd be like chicken, chili, whatever, cauliflower rice. And like I said, bro, the meals is good, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're good to me.
Well, the company wouldn't be as big as it was if it was trash food.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And honestly, it is a good idea because I don't know. I know I can't be the only dude in the gym because we all got kids, so I can't be the only dude in the gym that is sitting there Friday night. I mean, since everybody got in gear, we didn't walk out of there till 9:15.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting there, and my girl's like, "What are we gonna do for dinner?" I'm like, I don't know. Like even if I were to make chicken, we're looking at eating it after 10. By the time we get home, you know, boom, get everything done. I'm like, swing through Wendy's.
Yeah.
Swing through Wendy's. We'll get all the kids something from Wendy's and pull a second mortgage out on the house.
Man, so that's convenient part too. Kind of like so before it's kind of been convenient because it's like, okay, we know what we about to eat. And then we could throw something on for the kids. So we're like, have the kids stuff ready. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
whatever they want to, you know what I'm saying? They always spaghetti, tacos, Alfredo.
yeah.
And chicken, like, so we've been doing that too. So that's something that we did too, is we went out and just bought a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, more chicken. I mean, we always did that, but it kind of is convenient just to throw them on something, you know what I'm saying, or ask them what they want.
Yep.
And then we know for us, we about to put these meals in the microwave, heat them up, cook them. And honestly, bro, portion size, like, I mean, it's a regular TV dinner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's that, about 8x4, whatever?
Yeah.
Bro, it fills you up.
Does it?
And we ain't sponsored by them yet.
Not yet.
But honestly, bro, it fills you like I'm full.
Yeah.
I'm full. Like, I'm full. Like, man, I didn't think I was going to be full like that off a little TV dinner, but
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Hungry man Jack.
Yeah, hungry man. But on everything, bro, I've been full. Like not eating nothing else afterwards. Like,
And I know the difference because I know I feel it. You don't feel bloated,
Yeah.
bro. We ate that Wendy's. I'm walking into bed feeling like I'm, you know,
Yeah.
my stomach out to here, and I'm walking like this, head back because of my belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just bloated.
So
bloated.
I always get bloated, and I always like stomach issues. Like I always like gassy. You know,
Yeah.
especially like fast food gets me gassy. You know what I'm saying? But like honestly, I've been cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like a full week. Like, and I ate some. So yesterday I was in Columbus all day, and I got back, and I had ran out of meals, and I went and got some tacos, like some burrito tacos from Victor's. And like, not saying nothing about Victor's, that's my spot.
Yeah.
But I think like eating clean for a week and then eating some Victor's, like yesterday I was like bloated feeling. I'm like, dang.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, because so once you get on there, they automatically order them. Like, you got to confirm them though.
Yeah.
Confirm the meals that you want, but they'll send them every Monday. And I'm like, yeah, bro. For next week, I got to order more meals so that way, because we ran out by the weekend we was out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had ordered them for the week just to try them. I was like, yeah, bro, I got to make sure I order them well into the weekend. I was like, because I was like, I know how I feel on them. I was like, my stomach feels better. I got energy. I don't feel bloated. I'm eating correct portions. Because, like I said, it's like a lot of the meals be like a chicken breast or, pastas. Like I said, all type of stuff, man. It's select, and every week it changes.
Yeah.
So you're not just eating the same thing. Like, it changes every week. You know what I'm saying? Or if you like something from last week, you can order that too. But yeah, bro, it changes. So I think it'll be a good option for the gym.
Yeah, for sure. I know that when you eat clean and then you go back to something dirty,
Yeah.
it tears you up. So one of the funniest stories that my uncle, he's retired Air Force, but he was stationed in the Azore Islands.
Shout out Unc out there in Vegas.
Man, yeah, big Unc. So he was in the Azore Islands. He was stationed there for like 6 months, maybe a year. And he said that, so the Azore Islands is a 6 mile radius island. Like,
Okay.
there ain't shit there. Everything that is there for food is organically grown or imported. Everything, you know, on the island. So he was there for a year. So his first 6 months, obviously he never left. So that's what he was eating, right? He's like, I was craving a Whopper.
Yeah.
He was like, I had to come back for a week conference that he had to speak at. And he said, first thing he did when he landed, he went and he got a Whopper.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't leave the toilet all week.
Stomach bubbling.
Bubbling. He's like, you don't realize how crappy that food is, man, until you're eating good in the neighborhood, like eating clean.
Yeah. Speaking of the Air Force, so this morning, man, I had woke up. Like I said, I got YouTube TV, so like after the show goes off, it just keeps playing movies.
Yeah.
And Men of Honor was on. It was like 7:00 this morning. What?
Mel Gibson.
No. So that
that's A Few Good Men.
Yeah, A Few Good Men. Men of Honor is with what's my guy? Radio.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr. and
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. So that's that's an older movie. Came out in like 2000. Older movie.
Yeah, literally did come out in 2000. Good call, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always seen bits and pieces of that movie. Like always bits and pieces. I've never sat there and watched it all the way through. And I sat there this morning and just watched it all the way through. And I'm
like, yep. I remember now.
And I'm like, and to see everything Cuba Gooding went through, like he was trying to be he wanted to be a master diver.
Yeah.
And this is during like the 1950s, so it's like he was the first black diver in the Navy, period.
Yeah.
And they didn't want him to do that, but he didn't give up, persevered, didn't give up. Man, they sabotaged him, everything, didn't give up. And then he discovered they had lost a couple H-bombs in the ocean. Found the H-bombs when they was bringing it up. The rope broke, and he saved, a couple other sailors.
Yeah.
And like the tie down for the rope, like the metal tie down on the ship broke off, and it blew his leg out.
Yeah.
Like severed his leg, and then they was trying to retire him because obviously you got one severed leg, you can't be a diver. And he was like, no, I read that pilots, when they're in a crash, they get their leg cut off and they get a prosthetic, and they'll be back to full service. And they wasn't trying to let him do that. And him and Robert De Niro was beefing like the whole movie. And at the end, Robert De Niro helps him out, and gets him back to full service. And then it said he ended up retiring. He got Master Chief Diver, and then he didn't retire until like 10 years after that. And I'm just thinking, like, all the problems you got going on in your life, and this man went through all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't give up. That was his goal. Like, didn't give up.
Yeah.
Did to the top of the rank, like the highest you can go. Didn't give up. Leg blew out. Like, and it's like, man, you got to keep fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm happy that came on this morning, man. I was like, that was a good little movie to watch. I was like, I always seen it bits and pieces as a kid, but never like watched it all the way through. But I'm like, I'm happy that movie came on this morning, man. That was a decent little movie.
He went through all that and then became a sideline coach for an Alabama football team. Bro, I remember when that movie came out, there was like 3 movies that I would play on repeat when I was younger, and it was Radio, Remember the Titans, and Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy's another one where he just kept going.
That was on. Yes, I ain't never really liked Rudy, man.
It's a slow burner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I was super into football.
Yeah,
and that was the 3 football movies, and I was like, yeah.
So my football movies is
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues. That's my movie. I love Varsity Blues.
You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah, No, that's not. That's
What's that? Friday Night Lights.
No. That's my second one, Friday Night Lights.
What the fuck am I thinking?
No,
of?
You're My Boy Blue is what's the fraternity movie with Will Ferrell and
Are you sure?
Yeah, You My Boy Blue. That's that fraternity movie. What's that called? I can't, bro. I'm a movieologist, and I'm sitting here messing up. Will Ferrell.
I thought it was. Is that old school?
Old school.
I'm stupid.
No, yeah. Friday Night Lights. I just watched that the other day.
Why was I thinking
Varsity Blues, and what is it called, man? I just had watched it like a month ago. I got all the movies saved on my YouTube TV with Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino, LL Cool J.
A football movie?
Yeah. Where is it at? We'll look it up real quick. Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino. It's gonna pop right up. Any Given Sunday.
Never seen it, bro.
You ain't never seen Any Given Sunday? Oh my.
I've seen this scene where Al Pacino is giving the speech.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie though.
Yeah, bro. Any Given Sunday, like I said, Friday Night Lights and Varsity Blues. Them is my football movie, bro. You gotta watch Any Given Sunday,
that is
bro.
some old head ass movie list.
It's all 2000. Oh, that's all 2000s.
There ain't no way. I mean,
That came out in 2000. Any Given Sunday came out in 2000. Varsity Blues is probably like 99.
nah. Any Given Sunday was 99. Varsity Blues.
That was probably like 90.
That was 99.
99. And what I say?
And then Friday Night Lights.
That was like 2007.
That was 04.
04.
So I ain't never seen Friday Night Lights. I ain't gonna lie.
You never? Oh my gosh, bro. Booby Miles.
So, listen, so listen. I'm
you
one
want to
of them
win?
people,
Put
bro.
Booby in. Let me spin.
Now I'm gonna have to watch it. But I'm one of them people. I do it with music too. When everybody in the world is saying this the best thing, this the best thing, I'm like, that ain't shit. I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna listen to it.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm the same way.
I'm gonna let it die down, and then I'm gonna give it my chance.
Yeah,
because my standards is higher than yours.
Yeah. So if you ain't seen Any Given Sunday, like I said, that's a super.
I love Pacino and I love Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, so that's a super good movie. That's more like a serious. They're all serious movies, but like Friday Night Lights, I literally just watched that like 2 days ago. Friday Night Lights, and yeah, so that's a real story too. I can't even think of the time, and I'm thinking too fast. But no, that really happened. Cause what was that Dallas Carter? Because if you watch that Dallas Carter documentary, they had like a 30 for 30 for them too. They was like savages, and but yeah, that.
Okay, I ain't seen that documentary, but I've been wanting to.
Yeah. Actually, they just came out with a new one. I seen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they just came out with like a new one.
America's the America's team is Dallas Cowboys. But the high school team, we're talking about the high school team documentary. Yeah, I gotta watch.
Yeah, that just came out like I think like this month, last month. But yeah, that Booby Miles, he really because he's in the real Booby Miles is in the movie. He's one of the coaches.
Okay.
He's not like he don't have a big. You just see him on the sideline, but he has like two little. He don't really say nothing, but yeah, like he blew out his knee, a ACL energy, an ACL injury in the movie. It like he had like scholarships all over the country, number one D1 in the country, blew out his knee, and then I ended up looking it up. But yeah, he went to like a JUCO after that, and then just ain't paying out after that. But yeah, your boy Mike Winchell, yeah, you gotta see that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
watch
a good movie,
bro.
That's a super good movie.
Now have you ever seen Facing the Giants? Okay, so that's honestly. That's probably between Remember the Titans and Facing the Giants. Those two share my number one. Okay. But Facing the Giants, so there's this church down in Georgia that ended up, they made some movies, right? The first one that they made was called Flywheel.
Yeah.
And listen, when a movie is it was obviously low budget, it's a church, low budget. And I can't, like, my parents were like, oh my gosh, this is a great movie. Obviously, they're all faith-based movies. This is a great movie. You got to watch. I got like 20 minutes in, and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
The acting's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, we know that's just Deacon Dan up there.
Deacon Dan.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do it.
Ronnie the drummer.
So then they came out with Facing the Giants, and what Facing the Giants is about a team that was god awful. Coach, life's in the toilet. Can't get his wife pregnant. The money problems, this, that, the other, and he basically just breaks down and he's like, God, what are you doing? What are you doing with me? I'm trying. What are you doing with me? And he actually gets into the scripture and gives his life to Christ. And then he puts the philosophy into the team, and the team buys in. And there's one scene, I'm sure you've seen it on Facebook, where there's a coach, there's a dude doing a bear crawl with a guy on his back, and he's yelling at him. He's bear crawling, he's yelling at him, you got this, 5 more, one. Bro, not gonna lie, that scene. Now I'm not an emotional guy. But Now that scene a couple times has brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Because the reason and the story and everything behind it.
Yeah, I'm about to check it out.
But it makes you, at the same time, it makes you want to run through a wall. You're gonna be calling me up like, "How much you weigh, bro? Come over here. I got 5 yards mapped out in the backyard, bro. I think I'm about to have you get on my back. And I'm gonna crawl with you."
I don't think I can do that.
But that movie, bro. Yes, you're gonna have to watch it. And
Facing
then
the Giants.
Facing the Giants. And then they've come out with a lot of movies. Like they ended up, they did Fireproof, which is like more of a marriage movie, but they got Kirk
Cameron.
Yeah. Yep, they got Kirk Cameron in that one. And then they get a couple more, bigger names. And there's another one called Courageous. That's about police officers and fire. Great movies, bro. Great movies. Great out. War Room. There are a lot of great movies. But remember the Titans, man. That's an all-time.
Yeah, that was
all-time classic.
Yeah, I had that at the crib.
Time.
I used to watch that all the time when I was younger. But yeah,
as I'm younger, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up and run through Indian Mounds Woods. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just like they did. I'm gonna remember the Titans. They got up early and they did that whole run and hike.
Yeah.
They ran
Indian Mounds Woods. Like, that ain't even a quarter mile, man.
I'm gonna sprint it.
That's a 100-meter dash.
But I'm like, I'm gonna do it. It was. I loved that movie, bro. Loved that movie.
Yeah.
Denzel and that.
Yeah, no, that was my movie back in the day. I don't know. I'm like, I don't really like to watch like movies like that no more.
Yeah.
Like the sad. That wasn't really a sad drama. You know what I'm saying? But
it's got sad parts.
Yeah, I don't really like the loud. I'm more into like more action dramas.
Yeah.
A little bit of comedy, but not even dumb. Like I used to like Ace Ventura and stuff. I used to be in like what they call them, like slapstick comedy stuff, like over the top comedies. But that's how they put them on Prime and stuff like that. I don't even really. I'm like, man, hell, I don't know how I used to watch this as a kid, bro.
No, man, I'll still to this day laugh at some
Listen,
Jim Carrey.
I just had turned it on the other day. Some Ace Ventura had popped on. I'm like, I was watching it for a minute. I'm like, bro, what the heck? I was like, I was tripping.
Come on, Dumb and Dumber.
No.
Cable Guy.
No.
Bro.
There is
Liar.
I was about to watch that again the other day. That
one
probably
was
popped
on
up
the other
day.
day.
Yeah, I was about to watch that the other day, but I was like, I wasn't feeling it, man. I've been more in a serious mode in my life. I be needing like motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be on like more motivational movies.
Okay.
Lately.
Okay. Now last weekend I did watch Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2.
Yeah.
Do you remember them? Those ain't too. I think 2014, 15, somewhere around there.
I had watched that not too long, a couple months ago.
Marky Mark and Will Ferrell together, bro. I was like, I remember watching it when it first came out. I remember being like, okay, yeah, this was funny. And I was just trying to find something. You know how you get when you on Netflix and you just boop, keep clicking. You're like, this would be good, but maybe there's something else better. You know. Finally, I was just like,
you be 30 minutes in looking for a movie.
Man, I'm like, finally, I was just like, screw it. Boom, hit Daddy's Home. Kind of got on my phone a little bit just so something was playing in the background. And then I'm looking up. I was like, this is hilarious. I forgot this was actually funny.
Yeah.
And now as a step parent, I'm like, this is really hilarious.
Yeah, nah, like I said,
Hannibal Buress in it.
I'm like I told you, I ain't gonna take away your boy Marky Mark. Cause
you don't bash him enough, he gonna end up coming for us.
Cause then all of a sudden, like a whole bunch of Marky Mark movies came on. I'm like, damn, I forgot he did have some little hitters. He did have some hitters.
Did you watch Broken City? I think you texted me about it.
Yeah, I watched it like 3 times.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because that last 5 minutes, you're like, wait a second. Well, hold on.
Yeah, I watched it. Now.
Oh, yeah, because you gave us some bullshit score. I texted you about it. I think you gave it like a 7.
I still give it about a 7.7.
Crazy.
No, it was a good little movie. I liked it. It was a good little movie.
Yeah, man. Marky Mark got them.
He got some hits. I told you when I went to casino, they got Wahlburgers at Hollywood. And that's when I remember I sent you a picture of that wall, and it has all of his movies on the wall. And but I told you his brother was in Donnie. I told you when I was sitting courtside at the Cavs, I was sitting right next to Donnie. I told you that. But then it had a couple of his movies on there. But he was in, I think I sent you that one movie, that Ransom movie. But he was young, super young. And it was in that Ransom movie with Mel Gibson when I told you that they wanted like a couple $1 million.
Oh, yeah,
and he
yeah,
had
yeah.
turned the tables on him.
Yeah, I still got. I looked that one up.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and I was gonna watch it. Something else. It's the same thing with like.
You watched the Shia LaBeouf movies, Lawless?
No, not Lawless. It
What
was
the-
Tax Collector.
Yeah.
Tax
You
Collector.
ended up watching that?
No, bro. I looked it up,
Yeah.
and then my girl was like, "Isn't so and so playing college ball?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." And we had the kids, and I remember you telling me it was
Yeah.
like a Quentin Tarantino kind of movie, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well,
Well, not really no Quentin Tarantino, but it is super violent. Yeah, you don't really want to watch that with no. Now the Lawless, you could probably watch that with the kids. That's like a slow movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the Tax Collector, yeah, you can't watch that with no kids.
Lawless kind of reminds me because obviously I watched the trailer to both of them. Lawless kind of reminds me. Did you ever watch Highwayman?
Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kinda in a sense, it's kind of like that. Yeah, that was a decent movie. That was one of them COVID movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one movie I haven't seen that I feel like was a COVID movie because if you ain't had nothing to do because you couldn't go nowhere, you had the 3 hours to watch it. But I really want to watch The Irishman.
Bro, yeah, I didn't, and I'm like a big mafia, like super mafia buff. Like on my TikTok and like sometimes on my reels, like I watch like a lot of my old mafia stuff and like just like Michael Francis. So he was with the Bonanno crime family. So that's the guy. If you don't know who Michael Francis is, he ran like one of the biggest. So he was like scamming gas.
Oh, damn, okay.
So he had like a gas scam where he was getting like truck full tankers of gas and was taking pennies off, like selling them to gas stations and was making millions, like Superman. But he ended up turning fed. Ended up telling, like a lot of them guys ended up telling.
Yeah.
Like I like his little Michael Francis, Sammy the Bull. He ended up telling.
Yep.
Like I watched a lot of his interviews, and it's like a whole bunch of like a little mafia thing that actually your boy from Goodfellas, what's his name?
Henry Hill.
Henry Hill. So he has like a little TikTok now, and he'll tell like old stories and stuff like that too.
I can't remember who it was. I'm gonna have to look it up because he was on Joe Rogan, and he was a agent. So,
Yeah.
but he ended up getting into the mafia, and the stories that he was telling, bro. Like if you're into that, which I know you are, you're gonna have to listen to that one because now he lives. Let's see. Now he lives in obviously, protection.
Yeah.
But who was it? But I still, as I'm looking for this, I still think, in my opinion, Joe Piscopo, Joe Pistone,
Sounds familiar.
Donnie Brasco.
Okay, yeah, Donnie
So
Brasco.
they did it. Yeah, they did a movie about him.
Yeah.
Donnie Brasco. They
Yeah,
did a
Johnny
movie
Depp.
about him, Johnny Depp. Yeah, and he said that 90% of that movie is accurate to the T because they had him on set.
Yeah.
But I still think best mafia movie in my opinion, man. I absolutely love Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas. Yeah,
I
and
think-
you listen to a lot of them guys. Like Henry Hill said, and then you had guys fact check like Michael, because they said Michael Francis in Goodfellas when it was that scene at the beginning where they was in the club and it was like Michael Francis with the. They said the wrong family though, but he said like he was like, yeah, they said the wrong family, but yeah, they said Goodfellas was like, they said that was super accurate.
You said Bonanno, right?
Yeah.
The Bonanno family.
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of the dude that ended up becoming so the fighter? Back to Marky Mark.
Yeah.
The fighter. Okay, when he was playing, who was he playing as? Anyways, the dude that ended up becoming his new manager over his mom, Sal Bonanno. I wonder if that was.
Probably because a lot of the mafia had a hand on all the sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially the boxing and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Even like Michael Francis, he was talking about like he's like you ain't gotta get. He said all you gotta do is get a quarterback.
Yeah, they said that the mafia is actually who invented, created, built Vegas.
Yeah.
This I forget who I was just listening to on Rogan, but they was talking about it, and basically the mafia had their hands in every bit of everything.
You ain't never seen Casino?
Bro, years ago, like I'm talking 10, 12 years ago, I saw it. But I know that one's a classic.
Yeah, so that was like the movie that got me interested in the mafia. Like as a kid, like I'm probably like 5 years old watching Casino, and like that was like the movie that really had got me interested in mafia stuff. And yeah, you gotta watch Casino, yeah, because that's Joe Pesci,
Yep,
Robert De Niro.
De Niro's in it.
I mean, they got a lot of other guys in it. No, Pacino's not in
not
that.
In that one?
No, so yeah, De Niro. So he's like, I think in that he's not Italian. He's like
he's
Jewish. He's Jewish in that.
Yeah,
he's Jewish in that. And like but yeah, Pesci was like, Pesci was his dog, but Pesci was a super savage in it, and they ended up smoking him at the end. But that happened though. They said that really happened. That scene when they whooped him and his brother with the baseball bats in the cornfield.
Okay.
So they said, yeah, they had. I was just watching somebody talk about that the other day. They said that they really did find Joe Pesci's character, whoever he played in real. I forget who it was, him and his brother, but they found him in like a cornfield in Indiana.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, Indiana.
Yeah.
And drove his ass out the way.
Well, they had a meeting there. And they had killed him and his brother in Indiana. But it was obviously mob tied because like one of the bosses had owned the farm.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They connected. But yeah, they said they found him and his brother. They really did find him and his brother in the cornfield.
Speaking of leaving something in the cornfield, beat up by a baseball bat. I watched Office Space a few weeks ago too.
Oh, when they beat up the
the copy machine.
Yeah, I ain't seen Office Space in a minute.
I just remember I was young, bro, and I remember watching it because my mom would get me hip to these movies that she watched back in the day, but she would forget some of the parts that was in them.
Yeah.
So she would be like, "You should watch this movie."
Office Space wasn't really that bad.
No, it wasn't. No, I mean it was cussing.
Yeah.
You know, there was some cussing in it, but you know, like that one dude, the neighbor. Hey man, turn on the channel 9. That girl's got her boobs out.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was like, "Oh, okay, I forgot about that part."
Yeah.
But that beginning scene always stuck
When
out
he
in my head
rapping?
ever since I first. Yeah,
When he
and let your homies know who done it.
Yeah.
Because when he's rolling up the.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to that gangster shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he beats up that copy machine, I was cracking up. You know, Family Guy did a version of that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I forget who or what they were beating up, but yeah, they redid the whole scene to it. But yeah, Office Space was a good one. You talking about that dude stealing pennies off of it is what made me think of it.
Oh yeah, when they stole the
it's
penny.
just like pennies of pennies,
Yeah.
and then they check their bank account. It's like $385,000.
Yeah.
Like it worked too good.
No, you ever seen? You young. You probably seen it. It's a movie called Boiler Room. It wasn't a big movie, but it had some decent actors in it. It had Vin Diesel, the one dude. It had a lot of like B-rated actors. I mean, obviously Vin Diesel ain't B-rated, but it had like a lot of like bigger guys that was like in the early 90s or late 90s, early 2000s. But it's about a dude, and it's pretty messed up. It ain't messed up, but like they're stockbrokers and they're selling penny stocks, but they're I mean, kind of relates to now because how you see that guy, he's disabled and did a pump and dump on that meme coin.
Yep.
So that's what they were pumping dumping fake stocks, fake penny stocks, and it was like these guys, like they was living lavish, like Lamborghinis. Like by the time you're 25, you should have a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, but they were just pumping penny stocks to like average Joes. So like back then,
Kind of like Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing. So they pumping penny stocks, but it was just fake penny stocks, and then like average Joes calling, working guy, people that make over $70,000 a year, and then like the feds ended up the main character, I forget something Giovanni, I can't remember his name, but he's in a lot of movies, and he ended up turning. They tell him it's all fake, and then the feds get him, and he ended up like kind of like helping the feds, whatever, but all because his dad was like a judge or something too.
Okay.
So he ended up like getting up out of it, but yeah, that's a decent little movie, Boiler Room.
Is Catch Me If You Can based on a true story?
Yeah, with yep,
It was.
yep,
I just watched that a couple months ago for the first time.
yeah. Yeah,
And
with Leonardo
Leo,
DiCaprio.
yeah, Leo.
Yeah, that's a real
But
story.
you said Vin Diesel's not a B rated. I don't know. I might have to say he is, bro. I ain't gonna
Vin
lie.
Diesel B rated?
I I think of Vin Diesel like you think of Marky Mark.
I mean, I'm not saying when I say B rated, I'm saying the quality of movie. Like, are you in?
So okay, all right. So like, okay,
I'm not saying he's the best. Vin Diesel's the best actor, but he's in a lot of Hollywood blockbusters.
I would agree. I think out of all of his that I've seen, because I know there's some like Riddick. I ain't seen Riddick.
See,
you know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
but
fire.
like Triple X.
Yeah, Triple X, fire.
Triple X, fire movie.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, his best movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have said the Fast and Furious. If I'm going to say, I'm gonna say Fast and Furious 1.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because everything after, I feel like number 2, Too Fast, Too Furious.
You don't like that?
I don't like any of them after that, bro.
Oh well, he wasn't. Oh yeah, he wasn't in Too Fast, Too Furious.
He wasn't in Too Fast, Too Furious.
And then
I don't
3,
think he
Tokyo
was
Drift.
in 3.
He was at the end of Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, that's right. He pulled up at the end.
So that's how they tied everything together. Was
They say that number 4 should actually be number 3.
okay.
Something like they're like,
Yeah, because
there's a whole timeline.
Hans dips out and goes to Tokyo.
Yeah.
See, I didn't really watch after 4. I think I watched 4 and then I didn't watch after that.
See, I watched whatever one that Jason Statham first came in,
Yeah.
and I just remember this is what I was like, I'm done with all these, bro.
Yeah.
Was when they were standing on top. Him and Vin Diesel were about to fight. And they're standing on top of the parking garage. And something happened, and it cracks in between Vin Diesel's legs.
Yeah.
And he looks at it, and then he gives one of these like look-ups. And he stomps down, and the rest of the parking garage falls down to the ground. I'm like,
Nah, you know
I
who,
was cool with the car, jumping from skyscraper to skyscraper.
No, you know who takes.
This I can't get down with.
All right, Marky Mark, I'm taking you out of my most. I mean, you weren't in my hated actor list, but you just pissed me off so hard. I got a new actor, bro.
Who you got?
John Cena, bro. He pisses
yeah.
me off, bro. So they got this movie, and actually, it's a good ass movie. It's just like his acting. He almost has like a comedic look to him.
Yeah.
So they got this movie called, I don't even know what it's called. It's John Cena. It's new. It's John Cena and Aldris Iber, however the hell you say his name. And one is John Cena is like the president of the United States. And
Oh. Really?
yeah, and then what's his name? Aldris Iber, whatever the hell, however you pronounce his name. He's like the prime minister of like the UK or something like that. And somebody's trying to kill him and whatever. And like, actually, it's a decent little movie. It's on Prime.
I actually I typed in John Cena and I went to type in movies and I just got moves. So I got 5 knuckle shuffle, attitude adjustment, sunset flip, power bomb.
And he was in
Heads of State.
Heads of State.
Yeah, that don't even look good.
I ain't gonna lie. So it came on, and I was watching something on Prime, and then it came on, and I just was sitting there. I'm like, dang. I was like, hell no, I'm not about to watch this movie. And then I didn't turn it. And I'm like, damn, it's kind of decent. And it's another movie too.
See, he's in Fast X. He's in Fast 10 too. I didn't know that.
He's in. That's what made me remind me of because
I
he's in
never
a couple.
watched
I think so. He's
in Fast 9.
bro. And guess who he is in the Fast and Furious movies?
Who?
He's Vin Diesel's brother in the movies. Bro,
I'm glad I ain't seen that movie.
Bro, so like I said, I didn't watch him. One day it came on, and I guess they was racing. Yeah, they was racing, and something about, when they was like in the first one, like when they talk about how his dad died.
Yeah,
Vin Diesel's dad died. I think something about, I might be wrong because I didn't watch the whole thing, but something like John Cena's and Vin Diesel's his brothers, and John Cena does something something happens with the car.
The Charger?
Yeah.
Challenger?
Yeah, something happens to the dad's car. Like I said, I didn't watch it, so I don't really know.
Come for us.
But something happens and whatever. But yeah, bro. Yeah, John Cena, he takes over my new I don't know about John Cena.
I think Idris Elba is one of the. He's a top 10 actor to me. Idris Elba.
That's what it is. Idris, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I can't say I watched enough of his movies to say he's a top 10. To me, like I said, I haven't watched enough of his movies to say that. He's a good actor, though.
He's in Takers. You ever seen Takers?
Bits and pieces. I don't like movies with a whole bunch of cameos, like a whole bunch of famous people
that
in it.
That one's got like
T.I., 50 Cent.
T.I. No, 50's not in it. You talking
T.I. Chris Brown is in it.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Michael, what's his name? But it's got Idris Elba.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's got Paul Walker.
Yeah. That was just on the other, when I woke up the other day, that was on. I was watching Bits and Pieces. I was like, I don't know.
Michael Ealy.
Yeah. Some movies, when they got too many actors in it, I hate movies like
Matt
that.
Dillon.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. No, that one's a fire movie. I've seen that one over 10 times kind of movie.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen it one time fully.